A's Extra.
Still rolling on the Anglers Extra pregame show from Eldridge Park before Chatham's first matchup with crosstown rival Orleans. It's time for Catch of the Day. Ian Unsworth here on the Cape Cod Baseball Network, joined by our pitcher, Ricky Williams.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Ricky. How are you?
Pretty good.
So your righty arm, you made your third appearance yesterday against Brewster. How'd it go?
I went pretty good. I kind of got thrown in there at the end of the game and kind of had to rush to get ready, but you got to be ready at all times, and went in there, threw some strikes, and got out of it. Just unfortunately, our offense couldn't put some runs on the board, but that's how it goes, so it's all right.
When it comes to rushing to get ready, what didn't you do yesterday that you normally do warming up?
Well, I was just sitting the whole time when I should have been moving around a little bit, and I mean, it didn't affect me at the end of the day, but next time I need to make sure I'm ready at all times, you know, so.
What do you do as a pitching staff when you know the offense isn't scoring runs?
We just keep a positive mindset and just keep encouraging each other and just ultimately just try to have fun with it, and that's what you got to do, just have fun every day. So.
How do you guys stay loose in the bullpen?
We do a bunch of stuff, a lot of stuff I can't really say, but you know, we do a bunch of stuff down there.
Playing hangman, hacky sack.
Yeah.
Is there a favorite pastime?
We do this thing called the perfect sit, and that's where you sit on the bench before the game. You can't move, like you can't put your rear end off the seat until the whole game's over. And I've done that 3 times. Yeah.
3 times. How long does a perfect sit take you?
Well, the other day I did it for the doubleheader. So I did it for 7 innings, then I did it for the 30-minute break, and then I did it for 7 more innings, and I got $25.
So we have our pregame show, starts 20 minutes beforehand. The postgame show goes 20 minutes after. We were on the air for about 5.5 hours. So your perfect sit lasted 4 hours and 50 minutes, if my math is correct.
Correct.
4 hours and 50 minutes of sitting down, folks. I don't know if I could handle that, but the energy that you bring and your Clemson teammates bring here on the Chatham A's is one of a kind. What's it like playing with Cooper and Caden?
It's great. There's some clowns, so it's always fun to be around them guys, so it's fun.
And they're rubbernecking behind us as this interview goes on.
Yes.
Chatham's taking infield, outfield, and Cooper Ingles making some fancy faces at Ricky. Yep. But you won't be playing at Clemson next year. You're headed back to South Carolina. Yep. What was that transfer process like?
Well, I've always been a Gamecock fan growing up. I grew up a diehard Gamecock fan, and whenever the opportunity, came to me a second time, because I got recruited out of high school by the Gamecocks, and when it kind of came to a second time, I couldn't really pass it up, and I couldn't pass up the thought of being home and letting my family come watch me and stuff like that. So it was a pretty good gig, so I had to take up on it. So.
What do you think your role's going to be with the Gamecocks next year?
I'm not really sure yet. I've talked to a few coaches, and hopefully I just get in there and pitch. That's all I really want to do is just have fun and just make some friends and just play some ball. That's all I really worry about. So.
Is there a special reason that you wear the number 22?
Yeah, I wear the number 22 because a few years back, one of my buddies passed away that I grew up with, played Little League football and baseball with, and he passed away with a bad strand of the flu, and his last name is Williams as well. So wearing his number and the same last name, especially in a Carolina uniform, because he was committed to the Gamecocks, and me wearing that at Carolina will be very special for my family and his family, and I'm excited to wear that number for him. So.
What do you think those emotions will be when you first step out on the field?
It'll be something different. I'm sure the chills will be rolling through my body, and being home and playing for him and playing for my family in the hometown, it's going to be great. So I'm really excited about that.
Do people ever confuse you with Ricky Williams, the former running back?
No, I think we look a little different. I'm very small and he's a bigger guy, but they do make that joke, so I hear it a lot.
What else comes with having the name Ricky Williams?
I don't really know. Nothing. Ricky Bobby, I guess. People call him Ricky Bobby, but other than that, it's kind of unique, I guess. So.
Last question for you. I saw that your hobbies, when I went on the Clemson website and pruded, throwing heaters, driving around, and drinking sweet tea. Does that still hold to this day?
Well, not up here. There's not much sweet tea up here. But I do love my sweet tea, and, I love driving around in my truck, listening to country music, and that's pretty much all I do. So I fish a little bit, hunt a little bit in the off-season, and just try to have fun, stay loose. So.
Once Ricky Williams gets back to South Carolina, he'll be hunting for sweet tea. But right now, the A's hunting for a win over Orleans. Ricky, thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir. No problem. Thank you.